Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you feel overwhelmed by the constant plus of new technologies? And our next keynote is here to prove that you don't need every shining tool to win. Instead of pro start with reimagining what you already have and reimagining everyday to create more meaningful moment for your audience. And join me to welcome Miss Grace Nguyen, country head at GrabAds Vietnam, with her keynote. Roles come from hacked, not text. Please welcome.
A very good morning and welcome everyone to MMA Innovate sessions today. My name is Gray. I'm heading GrabAds for Vietnam. So I'm equally as excited as you all as we attend MMA Innovate today, where we will be able to decode growth in a highly, fast-pacing transformation of the digital landscape. So this is all the trends and techs that we think that will shape our growth of tomorrow, right? But believe me, tech without insights or without understanding the consumers is like a Ferrari without drivers. It is a powerful machine, but it probably leads us to nowhere. It needs a direction. It needs an insight where we'll be able to unlock it. Now, as we reflect, right, we understand that growth doesn't necessarily has to come from the shiniest form of tech or all those fancy headline and titles. It's actually come from those micro moments where we're able to understand the tech that we already have and also being able to look at it from a different lens, a different perspective, a fresh new perspective that will be able to unlock the tremendous growth for our business. Now, in the next 10 to 15 minutes, let me try to inspire you with some of the low-key techs that would be able to help your business to grow by just hacking the system. Of course, step one, as always as we marketers and business builders, is the ability to understand the consumer insights and understand the consumer journey. Because once you are able to own the consumer journey, you will be able to identify the sweet spots along the way where you see that there is an opportunity for us to hack the system here. Now, step two is about hacking the tech. Once you're able to understand the consumer insight, identify that sweet spot where you know that you can make an influence on, let's assess within your team in terms of how can we do it differently? How can we use what tech and how we can use tech to meaningfully unlock a tremendous growth and engagement with our consumers? Now, there's so many tech that you can hack, and there's so many tech that every single business and brand has been using. But due to a limited time, I would just be able to inspire you with 4 tech hacks, very simple, old school one, that might be spark some more ideas for your business. Should stand here. The first tech, if anyone in the room can guess, right? This is a tech that's so basic, and it has been around since 1999. And you use it every day for directions. Anyone in the room can guess what tech it is? Google Map. That stands for a location tech. I would use the more general terms, right? Google has been so dominating, but yes, it is the location tech. And we're thinking about, what if we can transform this tech, not just only for people to find a direction of where to go, but also to enable for people to be found as well. This is what Grab has been doing in the last year, where we hacked the system with the beach benches. And with this technology, and by the way we hack it, we see a tremendous increase in terms of orders, food orders, increase in terms of frequency for the ride-hailing orders, and also increase in terms of the engagement from the local communities. How did we do that? I would like to invite you to watch the following clips.
This is also Vietnam. In the big cities of Vietnam, Grab is a part of daily life. In these seaside towns, it's not. There are fewer offices, less reason to commute and order food daily. So how can Grab be a part of everyday life in these quiet seaside towns? Well, if there's one thing that locals love, it's the beach. Over 3,000 kilometers of it. It's packed with thousands and thousands of people in the evenings and on weekends. Now, imagine trying to look for each other where there are no buildings or landmarks. It becomes this unintentional game of hide and seek, which gets really frustrating for Grab drivers and consumers, often leading to cancellations. So here's what Grab did. We created Find Me Here benches. Hundreds of new precise meeting points so locals can finally find each other on the beach. We added every single one of these new precise locations into Grab Maps so consumers can choose where to meet their driver when getting a ride or ordering food. That's not all. Notice the heart on these benches? Let's go closer. Closer. It's a link to discover and order from top restaurants nearby. Our way of supporting local businesses. Thanks to this project, we're starting to make a presence locally.
Nhờ đó người dân và du khách có thể dễ dàng xác định được vị trí, điểm đến để gặp gỡ, giao lưu được thuận tiện hơn. Số lượng 35 ghế đá được lắp đặt tại công viên APEC lần này sẽ là nơi dừng chân ngắm cảnh lý tưởng của người dân và du khách đến với thành phố bên bờ sông Hàn.
But this isn't just a one-off thing. Far from it. As we speak, we're already working with 7 local town councils to help personalize these benches for new towns and figure out how Grab can play a bigger role in everyday life here. We didn't just help people find each other. We found our place in local communities too.
I hope this brings some aha moment to all of you in the room today, right? It's so simple. It's not fancy, but it's real and it's impactful. So think about it for your brands, right? What do you already have? And what is the consumer pain points? What is the problem that we're trying to solve? Get so many in your hands that can help the consumer and users. Okay, so that's the first. The second tech, a tech that is so familiar that you have been scrolling for almost 20 years. Can you guess what is it? The what? You've been scrolling it. That's, someone says Facebook. I would generalize it as newsfeed, right? Since the dawn of social media, newsfeeds have been all over the place, right? And you can imagine there's so many hours, right? Sometimes we spend on just scrolling passively on the newsfeed. But we want to change the conversations and we want to use it in a more meaningful way. So we ask ourselves, right, what if we can change from passive scrolling, doom scrolling, into a more active, meaningful discovery, right? You can see on the screen, this is just, it looks like a very ordinary feed card, right? Something that you feed information in your mind, right? However, can we turn this into a space for explorations? And that's exactly what we did for our brands and partners. We changed it into a space of discovery where you can discover where to go eat in the cities, where to go drinks on a Friday across the playful cities, or even discover new cities like locals, right? Like a local tour guide in your pocket, in your mobile phone, right? So you can see that from that hacking mindset, we curated everything and presented in a more delightful, meaningful way so that your consumers can consume the information to provide them in an effortlessly way. So will you think about scrolling your newsfeed differently after today's sessions? Come and meet the Grab team over there. All right. The next tech that we invite you to hack with us, also a very old tech, and it has powered every online shop since 1964 1996. No brainers, right? It is e-commerce, right? It has been around since 1996. And we think that for e-commerce and commerce in general, the key thing has always been having your product listed, right? And every brand and every company has all been trying to do like one by one and piece by piece. But that is too hassle for the consumer. Do you agree with me? And we think about it differently. What if we do not offer a piece by piece product listing, but we offer a more wholesome in bundle, more curated basket for a shopper to shop effortlessly? And that is the inspiration for what Grab call shoppable recipe. So instead of just following the normal tech and letting the consumer buy a vegetable, buy a seasoning powder, and etc. one by one in different shops, we curate it into, okay, so the end goal is you want a meal, right? And you want to have a meal ready. So this is solution. We create a whole bundle of all the ingredients you need to make a tom rim, for example. And then just click on it. Everything is shipped to your doorstep. So that's what we call shoppable recipe. No more hassle. Make it so effortless for your users. No fancy at all. Yep. So from that, you can see, right, a hacking mindset can reimagine the current way of shopping for your consumers, from just product listing to shoppable recipe, to benefit, to exploration page, to storefront, to curated journey. Imagine, right, we are eventually in an experience economy, and think about it for your brand. What if we're not just selling a product, we're selling the whole experience, and tech is there for you to enable a more meaningful and helpful experience for your users or consumers? Last one already. Tech number 4, a tech that is routine, right? And it has moved people daily since 2009. I see a board saying thumbs up, but can I just borrow 2 more minutes? Okay, so it's a commute tech. Grab has been in the market for 13 years and in Vietnam for 11 years. And mobility has always been in the heart of the Grab business since our day one. But we've been thinking, right, what if we can turn a seemingly very boring ride every day, it's routine, it's 8 a.m., it's 7 a.m., into a more exciting adventure, maybe. So, with that inspiration in mind, recently, Enterogermina, a gut healthcare brand, has teamed up together with GrabAds to launch our first ever O2O full-fledged campaign, from branded car to mascot helmet, to AR power in-car entertainment, and also in-app offering to create a more seamless way for shopping of the gut healthcare product for the consumers. And we see a tremendous growth in terms of both sales, market share, and also consumer experience. How exactly did we do it? I would also invite you to watch a short clip below.
Do you know what probiotics do for your body? If you don't, you're not alone. Many people in Vietnam think of it as a quick fix for indigestion and diarrhea, but probiotics do much more. Enterogermina, Southeast Asia's leading probiotic brand, traditionally relied on doctors and pharmacists to educate people. But they saw an opportunity to shift perception, reframing probiotics not just as a cure, but as a daily prevention. By tapping into TED, a time when lavish feasts and excessive drinking takes its toll on gut health. Enterogermina took this opportunity to start a conversation about probiotics. With a little help from Grab, the Gut on the Go campaign was simple. Turn Grab rides into a mobile gut health adventure. Passengers could scan an in-car QR to unlock an AR experience, with Enterogermina's mascots explaining the importance of gut health. After the ride, passengers received push notifications with an exclusive discount to encourage purchase from GrabMart, while two-wheel riders kept the brand and its mascots top of mind. The result? Our branded cars traveled over 1.1 million kilometers, creating over 90 million impressions. GrabMart visits, click-throughs, and orders also increased, leading to a sales uplift of 36%, and a 10% growth in market share, extending Interrogermina's lead as a market leader. By tapping into the Grab ecosystem at the right moments, Interrogermina turned probiotics from a quick fix into a daily essential, and awareness into real sales results.
Amazing it is to see everything can happen on the go, right? From education, from knowledge increasing to shopping as well. So, thumbs up for me. It's a pleasure of the last 10 minutes to share with you all the low-key, low-tech hack that you can build the growth for your brands. Just the final points, right, as I close my sharing with everyone. So before you add a new tech, before we invest to pursue all the fancy headlines and shiny technology that is new in the market, we can ask ourselves first, right? Have you unlocked the tech that already in your hands? Have you looked at it from a different angle? Have you asked enough of the what if, why not? And you'll see an amazing, tremendous growth opportunity out there. Thank you. I'm Grace from GrabAds Vietnam.